Grand Rising collectives, and welcome back for another general reading. This is a general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. We are in Taurus season, so happy birthday to all of the Taurus. This is not a Taurus specific reading, although it could resonate with you. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. But this is for the whole collective. And what a beautiful way to start your reading. You starting off with Mother Nature. You starting off with that Empress energy. Someone could be finding out that they're with child. If so, congratulations. I'm getting Empress energy. Could be a Taurus, Libra, Aries. Excuse me, let me take a sip of water. Shout out to you beautiful people if you join me on a TikTok that cut off again because we're still rebuilding. So you got this Empress energy. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling pampering, a time of relaxation, a time of your creative side, your sensual side, your fertile time. So this is a very, very fertile time for you, collective. Something could be growing behind the scenes. This could be a mother. Be here now. Two of Wands in the reverse. Somebody may have made up their mind. Someone could be indecisive or trying to make up their mind. See? Because there is the Seven of Cups. But I still feel like either this is what you're needing to do or this is what someone is trying to do towards you. Because I feel like there is no competition. So someone could be fighting for your attention here. You may be the one that needs to make up your mind what you want and who you want. Compassion. Somebody say you cold. Somebody may be feeling like you're cold. You're very sedity. You're very it could also represent you having standards and morals for yourself. They go frozen. And you may be showing someone that you don't have to settle for what they're offering. Someone could have put you in a situation where you may have felt like you had to go out your way for someone to acknowledge you. And then it could also represent there's a lot of jealousy here. Someone could be jealous of you because you got it going on. Because you got someone here, once again, when I see that focus card, somebody's stalking you. You got a lot of attention on you. It's because you in that Mother Nature energy here. And not only that, with that Nine of Cups, you bring a smile on somebody's face. It's like if this person here was cold, it's like somebody may have been trying to resist your charms, but your charms are organic and real because you got Mother Nature. It's like it's real love. And so someone may have tried to resist this connection with their competition and this frozen, but I feel like your power towards this person, your essence, your energy, what you bring to the table, what you represent, what you show, once again, you may be taming this person without even have to rub their head. Don't they look like a person face? Look. See? I feel like somebody is yours. You got focus underneath the bottom. What else for the collective? Ooh, see there? Somebody want to put that work in for you. See? You got that labor of love. See? Ooh. Somebody wants to put that work, see, and there go harmony. I feel like somebody is realizing that it takes mutual efforts. Somebody may be having to release their arrogance or their ego. Now somebody may be crying about it now. Once again, I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to have to start reevaluating their perspective on love and life and relationships because these so-called, quote-unquote, high-powered folks is going out bad. And I'm just going to say that, all right? So what we realize is what someone created as these high-powered men was just a myth, ladies. Yeah. And what I'm realizing is them rejecting us little common folks was our protection. Because look what they had to do to get that, goddamn it. I'm sure most of us wasn't going to do that, all right? So hallelujah, hallelujah, Hallelujah. Who winning now? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. See, I feel like you're consuming someone's thoughts here because you got the Sun card here. Ooh, with the Queen of Cups. See, I feel like once again the Wheel of Fortune is changing things around. See, this is what's happening here. See how the feminines are coming into the light, but these masculines, because of their ego and their pride. See there. See. So this is the season for the downfall of this masculine ego. See? They gotta resist it. It's like they gotta go through these transformations here, is because their pride and their ego is to a point where only thing it's gonna do is get them in trouble. That's all. That's it. That's it. You don't get to enjoy this pride and ego no more, is what Spirit is saying. So all of that denial, refusing to change, and all those things like that, it's a wrap because the Wheel of Fortune is here. And once again, it could also represent that once they start having to wake up, they have to start looking at life from a perspective and start giving you your props as that empress, that divine love. Once again, we're hearing Mama Water, because that's Mama Water. You got the Queen of Cups, the Sun card. What you think that? See, when you got this type of energy, they're usually going to run from this type of connection. Look at your Emperor in the reverse. Because they already know that their Sun card, everybody, it's like this feminine already know you. Okay, the things that you try to resist the change, and you try to resist healing or whatever you need to do in order to be legitimate in that Emperor energy. Because you could be an Emperor and not worth nothing, all right? As we're all starting to see, and this ain't no shade. These here is just them facts that, look now, them facts. Once again, we were really being protected and didn't even know it. So it pays not to be chose for the high standard and the high powers now, because they be doing some strange for a little change, honey. Who knew? We knew though, huh? See? Once again, they're having to change. It's like the pride before the fall. See? But you see how the universe is protecting her own. And that's why she came here to love her masculine, but they was choosing that other energy. And now we see where it's getting them. So some of them going to be humbled, humiliated, so that they can really do some inner work, because they've been looking on the outside all their life, because that's how they've been trained. So, yeah, what's going on is it's almost like the universe is it's like the type of stuff that they saw. Look, this ain't person. This ain't somebody picking on a masculine. No, what goes around comes around. What you sow, you going to also get it back. So it ain't like we speaking nothing. Now it's like whatever hands you be doing, whatever you've been doing in the dark is coming to the light. And it's coming out in such a way where you can't blame nobody but yourself. All right? So now we're seeing why some of these masculines wasn't getting married. I mean, because you would think at certain ages, certain accomplishments and goals being met tremendously, that's the last thing to do, right? But no, we finding out that the high standard men don't freaking exist. All right, we see who's standing on business. It's always their feminine energy. See, because she brings that compassion, she brings that love, she brings that healing nature. And I ain't saying she's perfect, but she's even better when she's with her masculine. But her masculine got to be right. It's like Spirit said, y'all ain't got to follow these upside down masculines, because I'm going to create abundance through you. You're the one that comes in the abundance. You're the one has the fertility here. And if your masculine choose to walk that enlightened path, then you guys are destined to grow together, okay? Because there's no way you're going to be with a good high vibrational person here and they're doing their inner work there. You're not going to grow. The only way you ain't going to grow because you resisted, and that means y'all going to have to part ways. But sometimes they do come and get it together because of that nurturing energy that feminine has shown this masculine, okay? But like I say, these masculines are being humbled, y'all. All right. See? Mother Nature, she knows. I told you she knows. It's like I don't care what kind of games they try to play to throw you off, so you already know, because you're connected with everything. So some of you guys could be a Pisces. Why is this high priestess here? I feel like you're on your ish, especially on a spiritual level here. And I feel like can't nobody just come to you and just drop no anything in your life, because we see what's going on. If they didn't want us to believe, God dang it, the universe is letting us know. Look, there go the 4 wands. You may meet someone while you're out, and it somebody may come off real. Look, there go the 5 of wands. Somebody is nervous. There's chaos, competition. Like I feel like, I feel like for some of y'all, this is just generally, you may always feel like things are coming at you. But you're always protected. You always come out on top. Some of you guys just get tired of the negative attention. I'm telling you right now, you're marked, because to whom much is given, much is required. You know, it doesn't say that the weapon ain't going to be formed. It does, because it brings and it builds something in us. But like I say, you're the one that, like, I feel like it is your mission. See, and they go to Ace of Wands. Somebody may be mad because somebody wants you. And then again, you may be upset with somebody because somebody want to come at you like some kid. And you're like, boy, I'm a whole grown woman. Where your daddy at? Where your uncle? I mean, god dang. You know, sometimes you have to do that here. So you may have went quiet on someone. And you probably said, look, I ain't got to argue with you. Who are you? You ain't bringing nothing to the table but that. I can go get that somewhere else with the Ace of Wands. So some of y'all may have had to show someone better than you can tell them. Because sometimes when they full of their ego, they feel like you can't tell them nothing. So now you got the 2 of Wands in reverse. What's up here? It's like you can't hustle nobody no more. You can't run game on nobody because all this mess is coming out. It's like, let's see, will they still be arrogant now? Everything that they hold on. Look, and there go the Queen of Wands. See? It's like somebody showing these masculines. Boy, you only is special because I made you special. See? Somebody's totally ignoring somebody. And I feel like it's eating them up. But somebody had enough of somebody's pride. Once again, and I may repeat myself, but just bear with me because there's new people watching me every day, all right? So that reminds me of Baby Boy. You remember that scene where he was falling off, okay? It's nothing like what they say, the pride come before the fall. But he just refused to accept that his game was running out. And so he was just going through. He just needed to grow up. And so he was so cocky because he was so used to getting his way. He wanted to try to hustle. It's like he needs them now. But when they wanted to try to make a life and a family with him, he didn't want to have it because he was too busy feeling himself. And so he's going to call one of his baby mamas. Hey, how you doing? You miss this? You miss all this, don't you? And she was like, It's like the same old game, the same old tired game. Here he come again with the same old tag game, feeling himself. He said, I know, won't you come on over here and pick me up and I give you a little sample. She said, boy, please. If I want it, I'll call you and I ask for it. And even then, get you a ride. And you could see his facial expression like, that was a reality check, okay? You ain't as special as you thought you was. We be making you special. Why? Because we're the mother nature. She can see the bull crap and still see the potential in it, but most of y'all don't want to live in it. And that's how come y'all, most of these masculines are realizing they done lost a good thing. And there go the 9 of Swords, see? Because somebody getting left behind, there go the Chariot. But it also represents somebody trying to come back. Ooh. Somebody say, yeah, I know you gone, but I'm right behind you. Somebody could be on your heels spiritually, all right? It's like somebody may be so scared of losing you. It's almost like one of those situations, and I know I'm not going to sing. I know I'm not getting the words right, but it's to the effect like this. And there's one on Chris Brown's song where he was telling her, like, in other words, it was like, I was going to change. You just needed to let me crash out and change. It's like, it's most of the time you've been trying to hold the relationship together to keep it from falling apart when that's what you need to do. Because as long as you're trying to hold some mess together, it's going to fall apart anyway. You just buying a little time. That's all you doing. And so, in other words, it was like, you needed to let me do what I needed to do. And I know you probably didn't like it. I know you wanted what you... Because, some people are happy in right now energy. You may not be Mr. Right, but you right now here type of energy. So, it's better than nothing. But you're creating those soul ties here. So now you got the 7 of Cups here. Why is the 7 of Cups here for the collective? Yeah, I feel like it's all about the feminine energy because I feel like the masculines are in the doghouse. All right, they on punishment and things. They go to Hermit in the reverse. Could be a Virgo here. see? And they go to Eight of Swords. So once again, they're going to have to discipline themselves, see? See? And like it's a conscious decision here, but it makes me wonder, we are absolutely from different planets here, but we still share the same energy here, see? It's like these masculines have been trying to keep up mesh together for so long, keep on operating on a messy foundation, because the bottom line is most of the people still have childhood issues that they don't want to think about, but it's going to play out in your life in embarrassing ways. And they go to Two of Pentacles in the reverse, see? And they go to Three of Cups. Somebody couldn't keep something together. It's like somebody couldn't keep a lie going. They couldn't keep a lie going, because how are you going to experience everything here? Because I'm telling you, if you're not doing no inner work for your highest good, and you can win $1 billion, you just gonna be a broken billionaire. That's all. So that's what we seeing. Money don't change nothing. It just enhances that demon within, because you don't know how to discipline that part of you now. So I feel like someone may be stuck with all of their many trophies, their many options, their many doors opening to them, and somebody's realizing all of that. Once again, all that quantity ain't got nothing towards that quality of that divine feminine. Why is the Five of Wands here? It's like their ego getting them in trouble. See, and even though there's a lot of conflict, somebody still wants this. Somebody still wants you. Somebody still wants you. See, somebody still holding on. See, it's almost like somebody saying, out of all of the crap we done went through, I still want it. Though, yeah, you can call me crazy, man, but I still want it. Somebody still wants you. I can imagine, because you got the Empress. So it's not like they wrong, because that's going to help that Emperor. Hopefully, I mean, it's their choice. But like I say, the opportunities are always present in our life, but it has everything to do with what you're focusing on. Maybe you ain't focusing on no change. Maybe you ain't focusing on nothing good. So guess what? That's going to become your reality. It's like we all do it. See, Seven of Wands, somebody letting their guards down. Somebody don't want to fight. I feel like somebody don't want to fight with you no more. And I feel like someone doesn't want to fight this feeling no more, because for some of y'all, they may be having high-powered men group meetings, secret meetings, and they got to reevaluate their plans because, they're not coming out so good. They have an emergency quick private meetings now. They got to reevaluate this high power with that man. They saying, you know what? I think we done played this card as long as we can play it. So-and-so done messed it up for everybody. So you know what? I'm finna go and cut my laws. I'm finna come on this Empress. I'm finna come on out these streets, because, it's making us all look bad. It's making us all look like we get down. And somebody say, I don't get down like that. See, they go to Four of Swords, see? And they go to freaking Devil in reverse. Somebody say, I'm a family man. You a lie, see? Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, see? Somebody saying, look, yeah, I was down for a minute, but when I started seeing all of that stuff, I'm like, oh, nah, I ain't ready. I don't need all that. I don't need all that. So why is this frozen here? See, somebody's letting go of their ego, because their ego was just bringing them down. That's all. Page of Pentacles. I feel like somebody is warming up. I'm talking about, y'all, they had to be openly humiliated before they decide to warm up to a relationship. Ain't that something? Because you notice most of these high-powered men, they're single. So why is this? They was frozen, see? But once again, they finna try something new. Or try something again, because you got the Six of Cups. Could be an Aries. I feel like they scared now, y'all. See, they go to Moon. See? Some of these are scared because they scared their secrets gonna come out. For some of y'all, somebody got to face their fears and go on and lay down some solid foundation. Stop getting tricked and played. They go to Queen of Pentacles, because that's what that Mother Nature do. She can build, she can create, she can multiply it to the umpteenth of the stuff power, okay? So if you're looking for something to really grow based on love and the right energy, that Mother Nature is what you need. So don't be surprised if they come off as thirsty, see? Satisfaction, see? They go to Hierophant. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, we finna start getting our relationships by default. They scared straight. Oh my God, they want to prove a point. Now they're like, I ain't nothing like that. You know, I'm saying, I ain't saying I'm innocent, but I'm not like that. I may be like that, but not like that. Okay. Somebody say they need a covering. You know, when we used to want the masculines to be our covering, but they so out of order. The universe covered us because we came covered. We're their covering. Ain't that something? Ooh, you see? You see, because only them are the ones who's openly dishonored when they have puffed themselves up for so long. It's like when you're self-righteous, you come down. Like I say, many are called, but few are chosen. Everybody ain't meant to be on the top like that because everybody can't handle it. And we starting to see that now, right? Ooh. But once again, if you got those who got that spirit to hear and they can humble themselves long enough to see, then you might end up getting something good out of it. Like I telling y'all, some of y'all, they going to get scared straight and come back in. They'll come back home. They scared out these here streets. They like, they doing that. We losing what type of money? And that wasn't even my wife. Do y'all hear that foolery? Man. Y'all see what's going on. I'm telling you, look, it seems like the side chicks is winning. God dang it. They not supposed to be winning. But because they had it such available here and they didn't treat it right, it's almost like the side chick is getting way much more than a wife ever did or would. Look at that, y'all. Ooh. All because you got some of them side chicks. Look, see, there they go, the King of Pentacles, see? Somebody say it's cheaper to keep her. For some of y'all, somebody gonna realize they better go on and get you while they can. God dang it, look, and there go the King of Cups, see? Somebody said they better go on and get you while they can, see? Six of Swords, they better go on and move away from the mess. Being out here, leaving a paper trail of how you spending your money, who you spending your money with, and why you think you getting away with all them secrets gonna come out. I feel like somebody is focused on you like they should have been in the first place. So once again, if there's been some type of external interference that has been bringing these masculines down, those things are being removed because things are happening that's set for examples, okay? To wake them up, to snap out of it, all right? Snap out of this foolishness because, once again, that's too big of money. Think of all the money you could do. Think of all the things you could do with that, but that's what you got to spend your money on. I'm just saying, y'all, that's a lot. So I'm telling you, it's not that anything that we have to do. They're doing it to themselves. But because we are so loving and compassionate, we can see beyond that. We see that there's childhood issues. There's some things that somebody needs to deal with that they never dealt with. So it's playing out in their life as an adult. But thankfully, for somebody who it is their destiny, they're going to be complete because they're feminine. They're going to end up being with their feminine. See, they go to Ten of Cups. See, I feel like Spirit is telling somebody whatever you focus on is what's going to become your reality. Somebody may have taken their energy back from toxic, negative, influential things in their life that was coming as distractions that was just going to keep them hating. Look, somebody said, look, if I keep on going to these sorority parties, I ain't going to be able to look at myself in the mirror. God dang it. Uh-oh, the lights went out. See that? The lights went out. Ooh, everything going to come out with the light. That's a sign here. Look, but it don't matter because there go the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. See? Look at that. See? Ooh. Somebody coming home. Somebody's love is what's finna bring somebody in. And they finna do away with all those games that came a part of their ego plan and the wrong type of energy and people that they are around. It says labor of love. Somebody is ready to work on love, work on healing, working on their inner self. Because somebody's inner self never healed themselves. But somebody feels that love from you with that Mother Nature. Somebody wants to succeed with you. I feel like you are in someone's life for a divine purpose because you have really impacted this person's life in more ways than they have probably ever told you. So I'm telling you, you matter. See, and there is justice. See, could be a Libra. See, it says labor of love. Somebody wants to balance things out. See, there it is. There's the healing. See, could be a star. See, hopeful. You inspire someone. So I'm telling you, that feminine, compassionate love and energy, that's not to be mishandled here. And that's what they've been doing here. One way of fashion, they just overlook that feminine energy because a lot of these masculines don't have good relationships with their mother. So you know they ain't gonna know how to treat you or their daughters. But what they're probably gonna do is they're probably gonna make them very, very successful because they're detached, but they're gonna probably be emotionally lost and damaged and empty because that's what they do. So you got Libra, you got Pisces, you got Libra. Look at that, go to ten of Pentacles. See, someone lost themselves in the sauce once again. They go to Five of Cups. I feel like somebody regrets a lot of things that they handled because they were lost. They were caught up in the world. They were, and they go to Ace of Swords. But someone is coming out of this once again. Like I feel like love conquers all. And for whoever this is for, your love for your person or the genuine love that you tried to give your person, those were seeds that were planted, okay? And that's why for somebody, your person that you planted those seeds with, they grew, they bear fruit because you got the mother nature, so that they're bearing fruit. And everything that they be going out there giving to the ones who don't deserve it. They're going to give it to you because you've been here all along. But now you're going to get the best representation of your masculine. Once again, the pride comes before the fall. But if they're ready for a change, they can come back and love you the right way. And they can avoid all this humiliation. Because until they do that, you're just going to hear situation after situation after situation. And most of them ain't going to be able to deal with the humiliation. So they're going to run in scared. So once again, you might be getting your person by default. But doesn't matter how you get them. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.